Hyperion, the ultimate hydrogen-powered supercar, a glimpse into the future. Remember the hydrogen-powered Hyperion XP-1, which made headlines in August 2020 with its impressive specs? Well, the first model from the California-based startup made its public debut at the Los Angeles Auto Show, and still looking like a vehicle built by an alien civilization. The Hyperion XP-1, in Angelo Coffintaris's opinion, is not a huge deal. That may seem like an odd opinion coming from the CEO of a business that is introducing an exotic car with a top speed of 221 miles per hour after almost 10 years of research. The XP-1, on the other hand, is more like a signal flare fired into the sky to bring attention to a less exciting but far more significant subject: energy infrastructure. It claims to have a 2.2-second 0 to 60 miles per hour time and a carbon titanium monocoque chassis. In particular, hydrogen, which the XP-1 employs as opposed to a battery to store energy. There are enough car companies, Coffintaris says. We're an energy company building this car to tell a story. The current narrative surrounding hydrogen is that it's a local oddity, a quirky choice for Californians looking to out-tech their Tesla-driving neighbors with a Toyota Mirai. The advantages of hydrogen have always been obvious: rapid refueling and a virtually limitless supply, provided you have access to an electrical source to break off your H atoms. Infrastructure and cost are the cons. The Mirai's sub $400 per month leasing prices probably don't represent the cost of its fuel cell or carbon fiber storage tank because most of us don't live near a hydrogen filling station. Like the Toyota Mirai, the XP-1 is essentially an electric car that stores energy in a heavy battery in the form of hydrogen instead of storing energy in a heavy battery. The hydrogen is fed to a fuel cell stack that generates electricity that's temporarily stored in a supercapacitor before being sent to the electric drive system. Hyperion hasn't said how powerful the XP-1 is, but said the car will be able to hit 60 miles per hour from rest in 2.2 seconds, reach a top speed of 220 miles per hour, as well as cover a range of 1,000 miles on a single fill of hydrogen. But where will Hyperion's future customers gain access to hydrogen? Hyperion has a separate division, Hyperion Energy, which plans to supply hydrogen across the country. The company hasn't said how it plans to do that, though. If the XP-1 makes it to production, and that's a big if, Hyperion intends to build 300 examples. The Hyperion XP-1 is still in prototype form and features no styling changes compared to the renderings we saw more than 2 years ago. It admittedly looks even weirder in person, with unconventional proportions, complex intakes, and pieces sticking out of the bodywork, including the Bugatti-style adjustable blades, which are covered in solar panels. The XP-1's carbon fiber hydrogen tanks will hold enough fuel for 1,000 miles of driving at street-legal speeds and can be refilled in less than 5 minutes. Hyperion has plans to supply hydrogen refueling stations across the US, with more details to follow closer to the car's release. Hyperion intends to start by addressing the infrastructure issue by constructing its own fueling facilities in a network analogous to Tesla's superchargers. However, Hyperion won't require as many charging stations because, according to Hyperion, the XP-1 boasts a range of 1,016 miles when driven through a combination of 55% city and 45% highway. A fuel cell car's range can be doubled by simply using a larger tank, increasing the range of batteries in a gradual process. This is but one of the benefits that Coffintaris believes will persuade the public that hydrogen is the finest battery available. Those who doubt the XP-1's performance claims should consider three important factors. 1. A group of PhDs solely focused on hydrogen-based power and delivery started Hyperion over 10 years ago. 2. Hyperion collaborates with NASA to exploit technologies created for spaceflight in commercial applications. And last but not least, the 24 Hours of Le Mans organizers intend to add a hydrogen-powered class by 2024, indicating that the substance may be crucial to the development of racing. For those who squinted through chemistry in high school, hydrogen molecules may release a ton of electrical power after being split apart by a chemical reaction. Instead of using lithium-ion batteries, which are incredibly heavy, require lengthy charging times, degrade over time, and can be expensive to recycle, that electrical energy can be stored in fuel cells. Lack of affordable hydrogen fueling locations and the difficulty to currently enable home fueling for individuals accustomed to plug-in electric vehicles are two of the bigger obstacles to broad adoption of hydrogen. While it will take some time to build the proper infrastructure, we want to provide you with all the advantages of clean fuel without any compromises. The benefit here will be greater than petrol vehicles, not equal to them, claims Kafantaris. His team, which included a group of ex-NASA engineers, worked for more than 8 years to complete the XP-1 prototype in order to demonstrate these advantages to consumers. The XP-1's design combines all the elements, like the blue highlights on the exterior that reflect water. It can be found circling the side profile of the Hyperion XP-1, including the brake calipers, so the circle isn't broken. Over to the side, there are larger opening air intakes. The sun element is the solar panels you see in the blades, while the wind element has more to do with the car's aerodynamics. It's got air intakes up front, through the doors, and a lot of other areas as well. The XP-1's hydrogen storage technology is unaffected by the thermometer's reading, in contrast to battery electric cars, which need constant temperature adjustments to achieve maximum performance. It may operate at its best while making numerous competitive laps on a track or while making lengthy, arduous road trips. The wraparound buttresses serve double duty as solar panels that can move and actuate to better align with the sun, as well as active aerodynamic components that support cornering at faster speeds. Currently in the prototype stage, the XP-1 will also feature active aerodynamics that doubles as solar panels, articulating to follow the position of the sun when not improving cornering at high speeds. California-based Hyperion supplies hydrogen propulsion systems to engineering firms and space agencies, including NASA. The company aims to build 300 examples of the radical XP-1. Only 300 XP-1 prototypes will be produced, and the price and other specific details about the powertrain have not yet been disclosed. According to Kafantaris, with the XP-1, we'll be inspiring first, and then we'll be explaining how we'll bring hydrogen mainstream. Although a lot can happen between a prototype and mass production, future versions with other body types are on the Hyperion production roadmap. What are your thoughts on all this? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed today's video and found it interesting, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to always be updated with the most exciting content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching and see you in another video.